Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by the Kingdom College, preparing you for life. The college that teaches you business skills, life skills, and academics together. I am Deepak here, and my life is beautiful to stay on top of the world because I work as worship. A lot of times, we all, multiple times in life, come across crossroads when we'll have to take a decision. Do we go this side or do we go that side or some other sides? These are not the decision that you do or make every day, but there are those uh, unwelcoming moments in life, or sometimes various reasons, and you have to take a decision to change the course of your action or the course of your future, the course of your life. And it all purely depends upon your decision. And I've seen so many people in last 20 years of my teaching and training career that they know they're on the crossroads. Because the future is always unseen and uncertain for everybody, they choose to stand on the crossroads for years together than to take a decision to move forward. Because whether you take the decision to go this side or that side, there's the only way you can move forward. Standing there at one place thinking, will this be right or will this be not right, only going to make you in the status quo, stagnant, and you'll start thinking life is bad. You start understanding or start concluding to yourself that life is not favorable to you. But what you do not know is you refuse or you hesitate or you have the fear to take a decision. Whether it is right or not right, we only have to go and see. The only way to see what lies in the future is to go and see it. There is no other way. But people choose to stay. It may be a relationship where you think there is no future in this relationship. And we know we have to take a decision either to get away happily or to stay in happily. But neither we get away nor we stay in peacefully, and we stay in that place without taking a decision for years together. It can be a business which you have started, but years later you realize it has become stagnant, and the only way to grow is may not be, because some businesses have inherent limitations. Now, if you have to grow beyond your business, then you have to outgrow your business. Then you have to take a decision whether you go this side or that side. We do not know. Now, whether it will be right or not, like I discussed a long time back in one of the 9 minutes motivation to all of you, there's nothing called right decisions or wrong decision. You take a decision and then go all out and prove it right. That's possible. I came to Bangalore 20 years ago. I did not know whether it will be right decision or not right decision, no, or a wrong decision. Sitting in Pune for 3 years, I realized my life is becoming stagnant. I'm not growing the speed at which I can grow. Now I have to take a very, very tough decision in my life. And I took the decision, came to Bangalore. It took me some time to establish, but I think 20 years later, I have built my own beautiful world. Decisions are like your gear in the car, that you start your car, drive for some time in the first gear, and if you do not change the gear, you cannot gain the speed. You cannot reach where you want to reach fast. You have to shift from the first gear to second gear, and after driving in second gear for some time, then you have to shift to the third gear. If you are scared, if you are fearing that if I drive a little more faster, I might meet with an accident, that we don't know, but you have the steering wheel in the hand, you have the accelerator, you have the brake, you have the clutches, you have the control of your car. If not the traffic, if not the road, if not the destination, but at least you have control over the car on all that you have with you. But you don't want to change the gears just because you think whatever you think. And I just don't understand, why would you have a car, or why would you have a vehicle which has 5 gears and you still choose to drive the car in second gear or third gear for whatever thinking you are having in your mind? And at one time, you have to put your gear into top gear, because if you want to live a life in top gear, then you have to shift the gears. Maybe the vehicle goes very fast. Maybe you'll have to execute better control on your accelerators and brakes and clutches and the steering wheel in your hand. I don't know what it is, but speed of your life depends upon the speed at which you take tough decisions. Small decisions you take on a regular basis, that is one part of the story. Maybe that will give you strength to take a bigger decision in life. But if you do not take tough decisions in life, where you know that tough decision is going to change the course of your entire life, I think you have to go and execute it. And the most funniest part of this is this: people say, no, if the decision goes wrong, oh come on, dude. If the decision goes wrong, you can take another decision. No, yeah, you put the car in the top gear and suddenly you realize there's a huge traffic jam. You don't continue driving in top gear, right? You could bring it back to second gear or bring it back to neutral and then put slowly in the speed by putting in the first, second, and again you build up the whole thing. You always have the choice to execute the next decision if the first decision goes wrong. So what? I make a statement as I'm talking to all of you, and I speak absolutely impromptu to all of you without knowing what I'm going to speak today for 9 minutes. And as a first statement, maybe I would have made a statement which I think I should not have made. I can make another statement. Big deal. Why this pressure we have built on ourselves that we should only take right decisions? I remember somebody asking me recently, how do I find a right boy for me for my alliance? I said, where in this world is a right boy, a right girl made for you? I said, you get the boy, we will make them right, make him right. That is the only possibility can go. How do I find a right girl for me? You can't find a right girl. Is there any right girl? You ask any married man. Some uncle is sitting here and he's laughing at me what I'm speaking about. Maybe he also had found a better choice, right or not right? Correct. I have a right girl for you. You don't have a right girl. You find a girl. That's important. You find a girl. We have to get her right the way we want to. That's possible. We can do that. Will this decision go right? Is this business right decision for me? No, you have to go all out and make it right, yeah. And even if it doesn't go right, big deal. Ambanis and Tatas and Birlas and Narayan Murthis, even they have taken decisions which went wrong, which went unfavorable to them. And what they did do? They did not sit in the crossroads for lifetime or years together. They took a next decision. Okay, if not this, let's do this. There is plethora of choices been available for all of us in the future, in the present. Why would you hesitate? Okay, first instance, I'm not asking you to take a decision impulsively or react on the entire thing. But now you have sat on the place or sat in that relationship or you have been in that business or in that job for now years together. After all these years, if you have seen, you have put every possible way to grow yourself, and if it is not growing, don't you think if you are not growing at the speed which you want to, or if you're not growing at all, it's not enough reason for you to take a decision to change? Leaders change before the change becomes inevitable. When tomorrow you will break down, tomorrow when something big wrong will happen, then you helplessly will take a decision, right? Leaders and also runs, this much only difference is there. Leaders will change much before the change becomes inevitable. Marta kya na karta? Don't do you want to reach that stage in your life where you don't have a choice left? And what is there in front of you? Like beggars have no choice, no choosers, then you will become you will live in a point or you reach a point, whether it's a relationship or your work or your business, where you have no other choice but to take what is lying in front of you, and it is like something which you take it helplessly. Leaders change before the change becomes inevitable. Don't wait for inevitable to come to make a change. It will be a helpless change. It will make you even more weaker. When you make a choice, I spoke earlier also, when you make a choice out of choice, you feel very strong about yourself. And when you make a decision out of helplessness, it will only make you weak. We just believe that we will make choices and decisions irrespective of. Let's start this beautiful day. Here we go together. I believe I believe I can. Guys, go set and go.